to review everything we've learned so far about sequences and series. So number one, find the next three terms of the geometric sequence. Since it says geometric, I know there is a common ratio. And I can find that by dividing term 2 divided by term 1, and that is 3. So I know that all I need to do is multiply each term by 3. So 12 times 3 equals times 3 times 3. And there are my next three terms, 36, 108, and 324. Find the 21st term of an arithmetic sequence. If the first term is 16 and the common difference is negative 2, I want a sub 21, knowing that the first term, and I'm going to use this formula right here, by the way. This helps us find a term in an arithmetic sequence. So the first term is 16 plus the common difference of negative 2 times n minus 1, and we're finding the 21st term. So 16 plus negative 2 times 20 gives me a term value of negative 24. Find the sum of the first 20 terms. Anytime I'm looking for a sum, it's going to be one of these two. I have to decide if it's arithmetic or geometric. So 3, 1, negative 1, that looks arithmetic to me. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 1 minus 1 is also negative 2. So we've got a common difference of negative 2. I'll clean this up a little bit. So the common difference is negative 2. That means I've got an arithmetic, which is this one right here. So sum of the first 20 terms is n over 2, 20 over 2, times first term, which is 3, plus the last term, which is actually term number 20. So I actually need to find the value of term 20. Anytime I use this formula right here, I've got to use the one right above it also. So that's term 1 plus the common difference times n minus 1. 3 plus negative 2 times 19. And that's negative 35, so I'm putting negative 35 right here as my last term. So 20 over 2, that's 10, times 3 plus negative 35, and that is a total sum of negative 320. Find the first term of an arithmetic sequence. So we're looking for A1, knowing that A sub 42 is 228.4. I want A1. I know that D is 5.4. And I know that N, the term number for the value of 228.4, is term number 42 minus 1. So I can just subtract this entire quantity right here. So 228.4 minus 5.4 times 41. And I get that term number 1 has a value of 7. Find the sum of the first 8 terms of this series. So it looks like the numerators here is multiplying by 3. In the denominator, And it looks like there's an R of 5. Now when you're multiplying, you can actually multiply by 3 over 5. If it was adding 3 and then adding 5, I couldn't say there's a D of 3 over 5. But for multiplying, I can. There's an R of 3 over 5. So we are multiplying by 3/5. I want the sum of the first 8 terms of this series. So that is a geometric sum, which means I'm using this formula right here. So it's first term minus first term times R to the nth power divided by 1 minus R. I'm going to do the numerator and denominator separately on this one. 3/4 minus, and now I'm going to be multiplying things, so I'm going to use parentheses here. 3/4 times 3/5. And that fraction is to be raised to the 8th power. And then I'm going to divide that by 1 minus 3/5. And I get about 1.84.